frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
So as Memorial Day rolls around once again this year, we're all going to be engaging in a lot of fun summertime activities that include swimming, gardening, playing in the sandbox, and cooking that big feast on the grill. There's a couple parasites, however, that we want you to be aware of so you can stay free of infection as you enjoy these fun summertime activities.
Okay, so we're just at the start of the small intestine, and we can just about see, this is the first glimpse of one of the tapeworms. This worm is probably between 1 and 2 meters in length. You can see how closely the worm is associated with the intestine. We have the wall of the intestine closing in around the worm, so very tightly adhered to it. The segments themselves increase in size as we move down the length of the worm. So this is still quite near the front end because these segments are quite shallow.
Cryptosporidium causes watery diarrhea for about 1 to 2 weeks and subsequent dehydration, which can be serious. Cryptosporidium is a particularly bad problem if you're very young or very old, pregnant, or immune compromised.
Here we've got the biggest segments here. So these segments are probably about 1 centimeter or so in size, and again dipping back down into the back parts of the intestine. Okay, so here we have a fairly sexually mature segment here. It's ready to start producing eggs, and the animals themselves self-fertilize, so there are male and female parts within this segment, and self-fertilization takes place. The whole of the segment will then become completely full of eggs and will eventually detach from the worm and pass out in the fecal material.
To prevent Cryptosporidium infection, we basically don't want swimming pools and public fountains to get contaminated in the first place. So if you are suffering from a Cryptosporidium infection or have any sort of diarrhea, please do not go swimming for about 1 to 2 weeks after those symptoms disappear. If you are a swimmer, it's a good idea to shower or rinse off after using the pool or hot tub.
Hello guys, it's your Pontiff. How are you? Just a little bit of a public service announcement there. Just letting you guys know there. I just set some new ground rules for my good friend JJ, who I give a link to. I give him a link at the end of the show. And I basically said, I will give you the link in future, but you're not going to allow bugger lugs on your stream. Yeah, that's right. I'm the Pontiff. The Pontiff can do what he wants. Guys, what's going on today in the world of wrist watches? And I've got to tell you, we're in hard times. It's very tough times. They're mean and they are nasty times. And I've got to tell you, your wrist watches, you've got to embrace the power. Do expensive watches give you comfort in bad times? It's an interesting thought. I gotta tell you, it's a very interesting thought there. I kind of get a lot of sustenance out of wearing a nice watch. I remember I was getting fired, and I was looking down at my watch. They say, you got to go somewhere. Pluto, do you need to go somewhere? I said, no, I just wanted to look at my watch for comfort because I know you don't have one. Just, because you're getting fired, you don't have to be nice anymore. So I've got a lot of comfort out of my watches in hard times. I remember when I went to the doctors for injectables, I always wore a watch which I could look at and focus my energy on. I I would seriously say there, you want to have a watch to, you're going through a bad phase. You can just put your watch on and just pick you up a bit. Pick you up. Tanzeel! The Zeal is in the house! Please, Tanzeel, $5. Please describe your sentiments and thoughts when you first acquired your Patek Philippe 3944 and how you finally got buyer's remorse in the end. This is actually an interesting tale. For those of you that do not know, I actually had a Patek 3944. Now, that probably means nothing. People, what the hell are you talking about, Archie boy? Well, the 3944 is a quartz. It was quartz. And it was also, I'm just going to pull up a picture. I've got pictures of the actual watch itself. It's a quartz Calatrava. And I know you're going to say, what, Arch? But I loved it. I bought it in Bangers. I was in Bangers and I bought it cheap because it was quartz. It was sort of, I gotta tell you, I'm just going to share the screen here. See what you think of this. What do you think of this as a watch? See, I thought it was kind of cool. Kind of cool watch. Now, actually, I just got a message here come up on my teleprompter. So I've got to release the hounds. I got to release the hounds. Every day I go into my live stream, I release all the band people. Sorry, I forgot to do this. I was going to have an interview with somebody today, but they can't get on because they were banned. Anyhow, I'm just telling the story. I had this Patek. I loved it. I bought it. Well, it was cheap for a Patek. It was still bloody. I think I paid $4,000 for it. Aussie, like $3 US. And what happened is, in the end, I let me just jump on here. We've got to clear the decks, because I want to get all the banned people unbanned. Every day we start a show, we unban them. Let's have a look. Let me have a look, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me. The Puntif is working. Just very quickly, Envy Scotsman, $3. Hail, the mighty Pontiff. Shampoo and juice. Thank you. I got to tell you, man, it was I loved it so much. And then I sold it. I had a hard time living with it because it was quartz. I sold it. And then, you wouldn't believe this, I actually had lustings for it again. And I tracked down, I remember I was in Bangkok, living in Bangkok, and I sold it to a guy in Brisbane. And then I contacted him a couple years later and said, hey, do you want to sell it? Oh, there we go. He's banned. Okay, I just cleared the decks. Sorry, there we go. Cleared the decks. Everybody can come back on now. Cleared the decks. And guess what happened? I bought this watch. I'm going to show you a few more pictures of this watch. I bought it. Then I couldn't stand it again because it was quartz. There you go. That's the quartz change battery, the Patek battery seal. Oh, that was my Cartier love ring I used to wear at the time. Yeah, that's it. It was. I don't know. I love the hobnail bezel. Hobnail bezel. Yeah, it was a papers piece. Yeah, box papers it was. Yeah, it was interesting piece that there. So yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, Ken Fresno, $5. Archie, would you take comfort from a Kerry Voutilainen, or Kerry as I call them? I googled him once. Look, I got to be honest with you, Ken. Ken's got an absolutely gorgeous wife. She is just gorgeous. You know how you look at a woman, You think, my God, classy. Classy supreme. I mean, she's kind of like I'd say she'd be a 5 Series BMW sort of lady. Just classy, lovely, very lucky man, Ken. Look, Kerry Vutalainen, you know what? Ken, just stick to Paddock. Stick to Paddock. Stick to Rolex. Why do you need to go into these weird names? I got to be totally honest with you. Now that Bobby Google's not on today, I can tell you the home truths. I hate this independent shit. You know, I hate them all. They're, everyone says, oh, they're so special. You know what? Brand name. Luxury watches is brand name. Just buy Patek. Buy Rolex. Buy Omega. Stick to the core good brands. You'll be fine. Why do you need... Now, if you want to get a Kerry Vutalainen, you know what? Why don't you just get a JLC? Get a JLC. That's all I do. Get a JLC. Be happy, man. Because I got to be honest with you, this Kerry Vutalainen, man, I don't know. That's for that's for people 20 million plus. And even then, why? Just get Patek. I'm being honest with you, man. Why? I don't understand people like these independents. I think they're... I only humored that shit because Bobby Google was bringing in the bucks. I didn't actually like any of that shit. Stick to Patek and pussy. Patek, pussy, and Porsche. That's it. Patek, pussy, and Porsche. That's it. The 3 Ps. PPP. Patek, pussy, and Porsche. Can't go any wrong. Kerry Vutalainen, man, that's just... It's just oddball. Timely behavior, $3. How many Pateks have you owned? Actually, it's a good question. I've had hundreds of Rolex. I mean, I didn't own them at the same time. I sold one to buy the next one. Pateks, if we count ladies' Pateks I've owned... It's a joke, guys. Joke, because I've owned a few ladies as well. I have had actually special, really, ladies. I've had ladies. I reckon probably... See, I've owned many Pateks have come back again. The same watches come back. Probably 20? 20? I had a 3919. That was my first Patek. I've had a few. Yeah, I've had probably about 20, I'd say, but not that many. They're pretty scarce. Ken Fresno, $2. Exactly. That's exactly it, man. So I'd say how many Pateks? Probably about 20, I'd say. Yeah, 20 Pateks. Dice Baby, $2. What did you pay for your 1016 and how much did you sell it for? Okay, so I bought it brand new. Retail at the time in Australian dollars was $2,500 because I went to Hardy Brothers and the Explorer one was about $2,500. I got it wholesale because I was in the computer business and I had a client who was a jeweler. And I said, can you please get me the cheapest Rolex? Now, I didn't say, get me a 1016. I said, get me the cheapest Rolex. I was expecting an Air King. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting a Sapphire Air King. And then it turned out to be a 1016. And, I'm kind of somebody who likes to go with the flow. Sometimes, I was a bit disappointed. Actually, I was disappointed it had the plastic glass. But I thought, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's a Rolex. It's a brand new Rolex. See, I didn't even realize there was such a thing as secondhand Rolexes. I mean, I was from Brisbane. I never seen... Because we never had secondhand... I mean, you had pawn shops, but they had old garbage. Really old, cruddy... Actually, I did later on go and buy a lot of Rolexes from them, but I didn't realize it at the time. So I got the 1016, and I put it on my American Express. I was so green. I had the green card. I didn't realize you had to pay the Amex charge card off every month. I thought, what the hell is this stupid thing? I paid 1,575 Australian dollars. Okay, so if you adjust that for inflation, I'd say that was in 1990, 30 years ago. So 30 years ago, $1,500 would be like about 5,000 today, Aussie dollars. Okay, because you've got to adjust it for inflation. Because $1,500 got you a lot more then than it does today. Then I sold it in. I remember I sold it just after, because I had a Ford Mondeo, and I got that Mondeo the last day, second last day, 30th of December 1996. And then I sold the 1016, I think I sold it 98, because I sold it for, I think, 7,800 Aussie, which, if you adjust for inflation, would be about 15,000. Because I used that money to get into an 18038. So basically, all that money went in. So if you look at the price, you say, "Oh, Arch, you sold it cheap. You sold it cheap." It's like saying, but in 1965, you could buy a Ferrari. You could buy a Ferrari. You could buy a Ferrari for £6,500. Okay, so it's all relative. I mean, the price it's relative to what you can buy at the time. The price isn't really the issue. So I basically sold it and put the money into a 18038, which it was a bit crappy. I thought it had a bracelet repair. The dial was a bit, because it was a 1979, 1980 sort of president. And I then sold that. I owned two presidents at one time, but I had to sell the other one to reimburse my check account. I bought one for 11,000, and that was the 18238. That's the one I really, really liked. So basically, if you want to put it in today's dollars, it was probably, what's an 18038 on a bracelet worth? It was naked. But I put the box together and made it nice, and I then sold that and got the 18238. So when you look at it, when you say how much do you sell it for, the money is irrelevant, because you've got to adjust it for inflation, okay? Because you could buy a lot more then. It's like if you go back in time, you say, oh, you could buy a New York apartment for $1 million or 100,000. Yeah, but that was a lot of money then. See, it's all relative. You've got to adjust for inflation. So, I mean, that watch is probably worth 30,000 now, I'd say. But you know what? If the biggest regret in life is selling a Rolex cheap, your life's not too bad. Brad Allen, $3. Arch, 5-year-old 320. 328i, low Ks, or 2020 ASX for misses? Okay, this is a very interesting question, Alan, because I've said this myself. For starters, what ASX? ASX, what's an ASX? 2020 ASX. You mean the Mitsubishi ASX? Can't be that. 2020 ASX. What's an ASX? Just checking. It's a Mitsubishi. You know what? I don't really like Mitsubishi. To be honest with you, I don't like Mitsubishis. I don't like Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi's always been the shitty Japanese. I personally would prefer a Mazda CX-3. Honda, forget Honda. You're in Australia. I can tell you're in Australia because, oh yeah, you're in Australia. You're paid in Aussie dollars. I can tell you this now. 5-year-old BMW, that's what you call trouble. Low Ks. Even with low Ks, they're just fucked. They've got so much plastic in them. I really wouldn't be buying it. You want to buy a reliable car, Brad? Seriously, I'd go CX-3. Otherwise, I would go the Toyota. I reckon the Toyota RAV4 would be really nice. The sensible choice would be a Corolla. Okay? ASX, it's kind of a crossover vehicle. Maybe a Subaru. I know I love the Subaru ad, by the way. But seriously, BMW 5-year-old, no, stay away from it. They're trouble. They're plastic. Plastic water pump. Plastic radiator hose. Plastic housing. Plastic this. Plastic that. And stay away from the N20 engine. The N20, if it's 5 years old, it actually won't have an N20. The N20 was early 2010 sort of period. They're garbage. Absolute shit. I'd stay away from the Beamer. A Beamer is a good fun car, but it's not a long life. Beamer is garbage. There's a good reason it's cheap, because it's had its life sucked out of it. These cars are plastic disposable pieces of shit. They're not made to. They're not like old Beamers. Actually, even old Beamers. I had an E30. They weren't that fucking great. I had 155,000, and after 120, shit starts to fike up in them. Okay, they're beautiful when they're new. They're beautiful, like they're really, they're not long lasting. Everything the Germans do, they kind of cut corners. The only exception is the Porsche. Porsche 911 is kind of, even the Boxster's a bit shitty, really. And the Cayman, but I'd love one. I'd love one. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just telling you, I'd get a CX-3. That's what I'd get. The Mazda CX-3. Forget, Mitsubishi's always been nasty and cheap, in my opinion. So there you go, Brad. I think I gave you $3 worth. Ken Fresno, exactly. You betcha, Kenny. Ken's a good guy. Jay Dilling's $2. Arch, thoughts on the VW Tiguan? You know what? I hate Volkswagen. Volkswagen is shit. Shit. Absolute shit. They had this problem with the Golfs, and I think the whole line, where they would just turn off, intermittently turn off. Fucking dangerous. They had Dieselgate. I mean, these Germans, they are lying. Don't buy a Volkswagen. Believe you me. Can I tell you the advice? My Honda Civic has got 205,000 on the clock. Actually, 205,500. And I said to my mechanic, if we had a Golf, how he goes, the Golf would have shit itself at about 120. The gearbox would have gone. That's a $7,000 to $8,000 gearbox. And he said, you would have pissed it off. He said, you wouldn't have a Golf at 200,000. Tiguan, they're fucking garbage. Volkswagen is garbage. Okay? Garbage. Therefore, rich people, this is an oxymoron. If you're going to buy a Volkswagen, you buy Japanese. You want to buy an Audi, you keep it for a couple of years, piss it off before 80,000. That's what you do. Okay? Audi is for rich people who piss them off. Well, actually, when I say rich people, high income, not necessarily savers. These are people who just earn big bucks and they pump and dump. I mean, seriously, last thing I'd recommend, I wouldn't wish a Volkswagen Tiguan on my worst. Actually, we might see if Artem wants to get one. That could be a good first car for Artem. Just very quickly, I missed a few super chats. Let's get back into the round, big boy. Here we go. Envy Scotsman, $3. If Bobby isn't around, do we need loud? No, we don't. I can handle the show myself. I love doing shows myself. I love it. No worries at all, sunshine. These fakers who won't come on because they think, let Archie sink. I'm not going to sink. Fake you. I like to do my own show. I don't mind doing my own show. No problems. No problems at all. No problem. I don't need these losers. Don't need these losers. I can do my own show. No problems. No worries. Don't need them. You don't want to come on? Don't come on. That's okay. Don't need you. You think I can't run my own show? What do you think? This is my first rodeo? No problems at all. We don't need anybody. My cunt. $2. Timepiece gentleman financed used Lambo at 11%. Thoughts? I got to be totally honest with you. Okay? 11% on a car like that actually isn't terrible. Anything double digit, you really got to question why you're doing it. Seriously, for him, he should really be putting money into the stock. I don't think he needs a Lambo. I think it's ridiculous. You know what would be really classy? Instead of buying this flexing shit, why doesn't he get a classic car? I'd respect that so much more, like a even a classic Mustang, classic Corvette. Wouldn't that be cooler? I think honestly, good luck. So you shouldn't really. I don't know if I'd really be doing that. Tanzil, $5 Canadian. Did you only own any other Vacheron besides the ultra thin? That was the 6405. Do you still consider them masters of ultra thin, or is there another brand? Well, the funny thing is that had the JLC movement in it. I think it had the K1001 movement. I quite liked that watch. I really did. No waterproofing, no water resistance at all. Had to be very careful with it. It was beautiful, little 33 mil sucker. That's the only. I came this close to buying an overseas Gen 2. Remember, I was in Sydney and I had that white dial one offered to me for 9,000 Aussie dollars. 9,000. I nearly pulled the trigger. What stopped me pulling the trigger on that? What happened? I'm trying to think what happened. I wanted to stick with Rolex. That's right. I probably should have got the Vacheron. Yeah. Look, I just wanted to stay to Patek and Rolex. I didn't really want too many side brands. But do you still consider the master? You know what? Ultra thin. I tell you what, I hate ultra thin because I had the 14790 AP Royal Oak. That's the 36 mil one, the steel one. It had an ultra thin Jaeger-LeCoultre movement. I think I had the 2121 movement. I think. And I got to be totally honest with you. It was a bitch. That movement was a bitch. It was an absolute bitch. It was a bitch. And like what happened to me was the bastard packed it in. It really packed it in. That bastard packed it in, and man, it cost a fortune. You couldn't get parts for it. It had a JLC movement, and no bastard would help you in the least. No bastard would help you in the least with parts. It was the 14790 ST. That's the steel version. I'm just looking up. A great source I use is Watchbase. Watchbase.com. They tell you the movement. Oh, sorry, it's a caliber AP 2225. Audemars Piguet caliber AP 2225. There you go. 2225. Okay. Which I still believe it's a JLC based movement. And I got to tell you, it was just garbage. This ultra thin shit. I don't like ultra thin. I hate it. Ultra thin. Stay the fuck away from that shit. Stay away from that shit. That's my advice. And we got D Gillings. $2. Arch thoughts. Okay, we spoke about the Tiguan. Stay away. Get a Japanese. If you can't afford a proper German car, meaning like a brand. You know what? A good friend of mine, Plastic. He's got a BMW X5. The 3-liter diesel, 6-cylinder diesel. Okay? You know what? It's fucking garbage. Okay? A lot of the plastic is shit. Some of the paneling but you know what? If you want to buy a luxury German SUV, get an X5. In a Mercedes, fuck, they make garbage. Mercedes, they just those MLs were appalling. You talk to any Mercedes mechanics about those first series MLs, they were shit. I think the X5, the Audi I think the Q3 is too small, the Q5. But you know what? You buy one, they're plastic, they're shit, you keep it for 5 years and you piss it off. you piss it off at 5 years or 100,000 because they're fucking trouble. They're trouble. And as for Volkswagen, it doesn't even have the cachet of a good German badge like Audi or BMW or Mercedes. It's a bloody, it's stupid. You get Japanese. Buy Japanese, okay? If you can't afford, and the Japanese are so much better. I'm talking a Prado. Prado's probably a little bit big. Fortuna. I had a girlfriend who had a Fortuna. Beautiful vehicles. They were a 4-cylinder diesel. Really, really. She had 190,000. She got rid of it. Just beautiful. Never anything wrong. Never any. Toyota, they make really good SUV sort of vehicles. If you want a good SUV car, Subaru, they've been doing that for years. The only problem with Subaru is they appealed to lesbians. They used to market them to lesbians in America, which I love lesbians. I love gay men and I love lesbians. I don't have a problem with that at all. I love lesbians. LC, $2. What happened to all the viewers? Used to be 400 plus. It's a weekday. Weekdays. We had a really big day yesterday. We had a weekend stream. It's just how it goes, man. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want sometimes, sunshine. You can only do your best. That's all you can do. You can only do your best. You try your best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not going to be ransom to some assholes who don't want to come on my show because I'm not licking their asshole out. You know what? You can fuck off. I don't need you. You want to come on? Come on. I don't mind. You don't want to come on? Don't come on. I don't really care. You don't want to come on? Hey, man, I'm not going to lick your asshole out because you don't want to come on my stream. You don't want to come on my stream? That's perfectly okay. I don't need you. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. So, I just go with the flow, Elsie. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Pine Barren, $20. There are at least 40 watchmakers superior to Rolex. Rolex is a superior marketing company and make 1 million tool watches per year. I love them, but no need to hate on boutique watchmakers. They are true artists. The problem is you try getting parts for these fucking things later. Rolex never is the best. Rolex doesn't pretend to be the best. They've got a different space, different genre. They never said they were horology. They never said they wanted waterproofing and automatic. That's what Rolex, that's their forte. And you think about it, that's what's made them incredibly strong. And as for the independents, look, if you like him, I can't tell another man how to spend his money. Can't tell another man how to spend his money. RAF, $5. Day date, Ever Rose or 5396. Tell me what should be my next piece, Arch. Good question. So the day date, that's a 40 mil. Ever Rose that's the pink gold. Or a 5396. Hey, Dis, how are you, man?
Hey, man, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, it's all good, man. I hope you're not staying. You got to go to sleep soon, don't you?
Yeah, I'll stick around for a few and then
Just
I'll go.
a little bit. I don't want you to. I got to tell you, man. I got to answer this super chat. Let me catch up.
Sure thing,
I would
man.
say, without a question, 5396G. That's a beautiful. I actually prefer it in rose gold. I actually prefer the 5396 rose gold. I think the rose gold with the white dial, rose gold with the blue dial is the winner. But it's up to you. You got to decide. Personally, the day date is a completely different genres. One is a. They're both sort of dress. I get this thing. The winners wear these watches. Yes. Personally, a 5396 any day of the week. That's because if you understand horology. Horez, 6 shekels. Good evening, Arch. Have you had... No, it's only morning time. It's only 9:30.
Oh.
By the way, I'm going to put some watches away in the safe today. I had enough of them at home.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had them out because I wanted to take some photos. I had enough now. I think I'm going to keep my 5127, the white gold Calatrava.
Yeah.
I'll keep the sub,
Hmm.
and I think the Speedy. That'll be a good 3-piece combo.
Oh yeah, that would definitely.
Good 3-piece combo. Here we go.
Oh.
Panis Callis, €5. Found a 1981 Porsche 924 Turbo. The guy wants 6. It starts and runs, but needs a lot of work. Thinking of it as a project, that or another watch. I got to be totally honest. Did they have the 924 as a turbo? I thought the 944 was the turbo series. You just check your facts. You want to buy the best one you possibly can. I don't think you want a cheap Porsche. You want to buy the best 924 money can buy. You're better off to buy one at 20,000 that's perfect than to buy a shit one at 6. I'd buy a watch for 6. Don't ever. Where you make money in cars is buying one that someone's over restored. They've put too much money in. So I wouldn't be buying a cheap, shitty one. Van Lux, $7. Good show. Where are the super chatters? Super chatters. That's exactly. We had Tan. It's all going well. It's going good. It's good. It's going good. We got Sov. Because what I do is every day I delete any of the banned people. They're all back. They can come back every day and start again.
Yeah.
And the rancher wanted to come back. I wanted to interview him. We're going to have an Israeli interview.
Yeah.
We'll take him to the side with a machine gun into his mouth and we'll ask some questions. You know?
Oh yeah,
That's what
man. Archie, can I ask you a question about men's grooming?
Yes. Ask me anything.
How often do you shave, man?
I shave every day. How about you?
Like every week. I shaved like 5 hours ago. Can you see? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Because
Look,
you said that I have a beard always. I don't
that's
have a
okay.
beard
Look, it's whatever you want to do, man. You got to get your own shtick. You got to have your own shtick. It's whatever shtick you like there, man. Men's grooming. Look, you kind of look cool with that Israeli beard there, because traditionally the Jews were like a serious man, very serious and clean cut. Like you're kind of the bad Jew. Does that make sense?
now. You mean from the movie?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
In the beginning, when he comes to the house in the shtetl, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm the bad Jew, man. I'm the bad Jew.
Did you like that story? Did you like that story? Remember,
Man.
Remember that Russian story, the fable?
Yeah, man. That's the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that was incredible, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah. They speak Yiddish.
yes, that was amazing. $2. You missed my earlier one. Bought a 36mm Explorer today. Let's get back there. Timely behavior. Tell us some of your watch flipping woes. Hello, Bobby.
Whoa.
How are you?
Doing well, Arch. How are you? Hey, Dis.
Oh,
Hey,
Hello,
man, it's
Hey, man.
fantastic. Watch and pray, $2. Arch. Remember the S8 from the movie Robin, De Niro. It's a good thing. And we got Van Lux, $7. Good show. Where's the super chatters? That's exactly right. I gotta tell you there, some flipping. Tell us some of your NV Scotsman, $3. What do you say to Hacko stealing? Nick Hacko is a great guy. I love Nick. Nick Hacko's, I met him. He treated me like a true gent. I love Nick. Can do no wrong. Nick Hacko is a watch dealer in Sydney. I love Nick. He gave me this beautiful fountain pen. Because my son wanted a fountain pen. I gave it to, it was a carbon fiber. It was bloody expensive. And I gave it to my son. My son uses it. Nick Hacko is cool guy. I'm going to have him on the show, actually. I've just been really busy.
Does he have a YouTube channel?
No, but he's just a cool. I like him. Nick Hacko's great. Right? Nothing against Nick Hacko. No problems at all.
Archie, how old is your son?
Oh, my son that was the 15-year-old.
And do you have others?
I got 14, 15, 25, and 28.
Holy shit, 28, man.
Yeah, I'm old, see.
You're 49. That means
48, 49 in October. Yeah, I was very young. I liked the procreation. The raising them is a bit harder,
Yeah.
But hey, you can only try your best. Look, I try my best. We see how they go. Anthony Peregrini, $3. Opinion on an Air King as a first Rolex. I got to tell you, hey,
Oh,
Irix guy, how are you,
Irish
man?
guy.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, my friend?
Dis Jerez, dis. How you doing?
Yes. I got to tell you, you know
I'm
what?
good.
I really miss my Super Ocean heritage.
Yeah. You had the
It's a
white
nice
one,
world.
right?
I had a few. Very quickly. Opinion of an Air King as a first Rolex. We're talking the new Air King, the 40 mil. I reckon you can't go wrong with that. I love it. I love it's got the green and the gold writing. The only Rolex to have the green and the gold writing. Uses the Milgauss case. It's got the new break.
If you want something slightly thinner, maybe an OP39.
Oh no,
Oh, I
the
love
OPs are going for more than an Air King.
The 39, no, not the 41. Yes.
39 still. You know, I'd rather get the Air King any
They're
day.
both good. I'm just giving a different option.
Oh, look at the OP.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is
Because it used to
beautiful.
be the Explorer, but now the 39 Explorer is just ridiculous.
I got to tell
Yes.
you, if I had a choice of a 39 or a 41, I reckon the 39 is the sweet spot. The 41 is too big.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Well,
reckon 'cause it
depends
doesn't
on
have a date. It doesn't have a date. It's got nothing to do. It's just a plain watch. I mean,
It's the same
39
movement as the sub 114060, I think.
Yeah, they use that standardized in the Explorer.
Yeah.
They use it in many.
And all their
It's a great
watches.
movement. It's a great movement.
Archie,
Man.
what do you shave with? Do you shave with a double-edged razor?
Triple edge, triple. You know,
Like
just
what,
a Gillette.
Oh.
And I use what I do. The secret is I use Peruso. I put the pre-shave cream on Peruso, and then I use a beaver brush. You know, beaver hair.
Yeah.
You know, beavers.
Yeah.
You know, I like the beavers. Don't you like beavers? You know, I
I
like
do,
my
I do.
beavers on my face. Then I use a triple razor. Now I get really stingy because I don't like to replace my blades.
Yeah.
You know, the worst thing
yeah.
is when you have, you don't cut yourself on a new blade.
Oh,
Cut yourself on a blunt blade because
that's awful.
No, that's
Yeah.
how it
That's
works.
true, that's true.
So I've got a board. It's called a razor sharpening board. You can actually rub it on there to get a few more shaves out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's-
What do you shave with there, Loud?
I-
What's his name? It's Irix
This-
guy. Well, you look very
Yeah,
trim
he
and
looks-
proper there. He looks like a very nice.
Iris guy has one of those fancy electric razors. How much you want to bet?
I
You know
hate
what's funny?
those.
I can't use those. I use
I
the
hate
electrics.
them.
They put red spots all over my face. I use a cheap, just one that comes with 3 blades, and then I just throw it away and buy a new one for like $8.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
use
no,
disposables?
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
hate
expensive.
disposables.
Why would
I
you use
hate them.
disposables?
I
Yeah.
hate disposables.
They
man.
irritate the shit out of my face. I have such sensitive skin; they irritate the crap out of my skin.
Well,
But
it's one of those. I think it's Gillette, but it's
Mind you, I
got
almost
triple
never shave.
blades, and it's a metal handle, but it's made to like reuse. But to buy more blades after you use the 3 that come with it, it's going to cost more than just buying a new handle and 3 blades.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The Peroso pre-shave cream. Do you know what I'm talking? You have no idea.
I
I'll go
I
and
know
show
what
you.
you're talking about. I know. What
I'll go and show you. Just hang on, guys.
Sure.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
you some. Okay, hang
He's
on.
going to show us shaving
Hey.
cream, pre-shaved
Hey,
cream.
Irix, I love your accent, man. I love your accent.
Oh, you're now you're from Israel, right? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
What are we wearing on the wrist
I'm
today?
from
bro?
Israel.
Nice.
nice.
Where are
Oh,
you from? From Alabama?
I'm from Georgia.
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 That's a
Damn,
stereotype
boy.
if I've ever heard one. Alabama.
Alabama.
JJ.
You know the band, Alabama? Sweet
Yeah, buddy.
home Alabama.
How's the room cleaning going, man? We got to do an intervention.
I'm starting, man. I'm starting the project.
So basically, you haven't done shit. Let's be honest. Starting is you haven't done shit. You ain't fooling nobody.
I'm planning, man. I'm planning the bags, where I put the bags in the...
You're methodically planning it out, right? Your X's and O's.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Here it
Yeah,
is.
Dodge.
So anyhow, guys, I wanted to show you Peroso. This is it here. You go to an Italian barber. You know Italians are the best barbers.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Peroso.
My no used to use that. Yes.
That's exactly right. Because
Yeah.
it's actually minty. It's like menthol. It's menthol. You
Yeah.
firstly prepare the skin because it moistens the skin up,
It
Then you
opens the
put your
pores.
and then
Yeah, and
afterwards,
then your shave
you
is
could-
closer.
and you could even rub a bit in after. That is amazing stuff.
Yeah,
Special-
man.
Nice,
That's
man.
that's what you need. That's what you need. And
I
I
was going to sell
recommend
that in the United States.
they do. I think they
Yeah,
do.
100% they do.
Dude,
can buy
I
it
shave
on
after
eBay.
I shave after the shower. Do you shower every day?
I shave in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a shower in the morning if I'm visiting a lady.
Oh, they
Normally
got
I
a kid
shower
here.
at
It's got a
night.
beaver hair brush.
I like a bit of beaver on the skin, don't you?
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you something, guys. Just a sec.
I'll just catch up to these super chats. Where are these super chats? These super chats. Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. Word has it the ladies like facial hair, masculine. I got to be honest with you. I've actually tried it. Most ladies I know disliked it.
What?
They just-
Facial hair?
Yeah, but that's changing, Arch. That's changing.
Yeah. And
It's not the
Barbsly,
same.
$2 for the disintervention. There we go. We've got
What
$2
intervention?
there.
What are you on about?
We're trying to get you to clean the room. Clean the room, man.
Clean the
Arch, you know what he told me? He's like, yeah, I've started. You know what that means, right?
Yes.
He hasn't done
Started.
anything.
Guys, can you see my streaming now?
Yeah, what are you doing? Well, that's your razor. There we go. What is
Yeah,
that?
it's a video of me shaving, man.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Look, I'm creating my own leather, and then I'm applying it on my
Oh,
hand,
yeah, that's
my
good.
face.
Oh, no, but you got to use the Peroso. You got to have the Peroso first.
No, it's the shower. I showered first, man. It opened
Ah,
the
that's
pores.
not good enough. No.
Is
no.
that
really.
beaver hair?
Why do you
No,
shave with the
it's-
shirt on? Who
it's
shaves
like-
with the t-shirt on?
Because I'm doing a video, man. I won't do it without a shirt, man.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. But
Why aren't you smoking?
Yeah, you
that's
should have had a
good.
cigarette in
That's
your
good.
mouth. I'm disappointed.
Look, you have to lather really nice so it sticks out.
do,
the
you know where a
hairs.
good shaving video is? Good Morning Vietnam. Remember that?
I
There was
don't
shaving
remember the
tips in that movie. You know that? Good Morning Vietnam. Good Morning Vietnam! You know, with Robin Williams.
I know the movie. I don't remember.
There were
the
shaving
scene.
tips in Good Morning Vietnam. You remember that,
Yes.
guys?
Of course. I remember
It was
that.
a long time ago. It was a good movie.
That was a great movie. God
Yeah,
rest
man.
his soul.
So, Art, I heard you're a big fan of Carrie Voodoo-Luden.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me you're
yeah.
a big fan of Carrie Voodoo.
That's
I
right,
watched the beginning
yes.
of this video. I was like, oh, come on, Arch. Arch, you gotta
Yeah.
broaden your horizons outside of Rolex and Patek, no? You don't think so?
Juco Ted, $5. This started cleaning his room like Archie started making the solid gold vids.
Oh,
There
boy.
we go. There we go. He looks really good. Look, I reckon that's a good look. Israeli look. He looks great.
Thank you. Do
I
you
like
like the? Yeah. Thanks, man.
I might put that up
Thanks.
on my channel if you don't mind.
Oh, not at all, man. Not at all.
That'll be really cool, that.
Be my guest.
Irex guy, that could be a great channel for you. How to shave.
Yeah, I
What do you
need to.
reckon?
Yeah, there are many
You could-
channels.
that could
about
be a
it
good
on YouTube.
video for you. What do you think? How to shave.
Well, I already did how to cut my own hair.
It's
Look at
looking
that.
good, man.
He cut his own hair. You got that? Cut his own
Yeah, see,
hair.
I can't cut around the ears though. That gets tough, trying to get back there.
I'm gonna open a can of whoop ass on you. Dang you.
Oh yeah, yeah, buddy.
I got to tell you
JJ
guys,
will do.
just to stay away from the politics, but Irex guy, you must agree with me. I just say to any of the people who like Biden, what a disaster they've left Afghanistan in.
Oh, it's a mess.
Let's face it, Trump was the one who was going to pull out, right? Fair enough. But as Trump said, he would have got all the Americans out, got all the equipment home, and then he would have blasted all the bases so they can't use them. The runways, they would have destroyed them. Destroyed the embassy. Embassy was $1 billion.
Ooh,
They would
Guys,
have
do you like
destroyed it.
the bracelet on the
1
screen?
million. Arch, that's nothing. $1 million.
1 billion. 1 billion.
Oh, 1 billion.
1 billion for the embassy. Sorry.
What kind of
1 billion.
bracelet is
Why would
that?
they spend $1 billion?
That's
It's a
building
Seiko
an
bracelet because
No,
it
it's
needed
a
security.
Forstner.
And it's a multi-store. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I'm just telling you what.
Who
the
was
Trumpsters
build?
say.
What they build it with? 24 karat gold? Like Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
it's kind of hard to get stuff in. It had to be. It's just complicated. Guys,
Arch-
I want to tell you there, I don't know if I really like that watch. That's a Seiko bracelet on an Omega.
No, it's a Forstner bracelet. Forstner. Bonky
I didn't
bracelet.
see any good watches in a Serious Man. Did you see any good watches in there?
Nah, I just saw those kinds of shitty doxas. I don't know.
I liked Larry. Larry was...
Larry is the guy, is his wife's boyfriend, right?
No, Larry
No,
was
that's-
the main
that's
character.
Sid.
Professor. He was trying to get tenure, remember?
Yeah. What was the name of the boyfriend? Sue something?
Sue. Yeah. Sue Ludovic.
Yeah.
Remember?
Man, everybody gotta watch this movie. Everybody in the chat,
It's-
you gotta watch A
it's-
Serious Man by the Coen Brothers.
Yes. That was a while ago, that movie.
From 2009. I went on a date and watched it with a girl. Yeah.
What did she think of it?
Oh, she hated it.
What?
Yeah, man. And today I messaged her on Instagram. She uploaded a story where you see her from the back, and you see she has a nice round ass, man. And I told her, I love your booty. I love your booty. And I'm
What
waiting
happened
for a
then?
response. I told her you're such a round and nice.
What does
booty.
she do now, that girl?
She's like an embassy. She works in the embassy in Kazakhstan or something like that.
Oh, I see. How old is she?
Yeah. She's 34. Like I'm 35. She's 34, man.
Maybe she could get serious with you.
I wish. She's Belarusian, you know? She's from
Oh, that
Belarus.
can be beautiful.
Oof. Oh, man.
Did
You
she?
don't know.
How many dates did you go out with her? Because I could only get one date, then they wouldn't go out again.
Wait, I'm going to show you her, okay? I'm going to show you the pictures. Is it okay to show?
As long as it's not naked or anything like that.
Oh, no, it's not naked. No.
Yeah, for those who send it to Archie directly on WhatsApp. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. I'll stream it to you. Just a sec. Wait. Share screen. Okay, there you go. Can you wait? Yeah, everybody's waiting patiently. Okay, can you see it?
Oh,
Look at that ass. Look at it.
she's.
There you go.
Can hardly see it, but okay.
Look at that
Okay.
ass, man.
What are we supposed to look at? It's so far away. Like
At her
you
fucking
have to
ass, man.
squint and you still can't see anything.
Yeah, just zoom in. Can you zoom in?
No, I can't, man.
that's okay.
Yeah, Birminghard is calling you out. You're straight simping. What is this?
Well, it's her.
What?
It's her. It's her
And
Instagram.
why are we showing this? Come on, Jesus Christ!
This
What
is
is
his
it, man?
girlfriend.
What?
He wants to ask her out for a date.
Yeah, man, she's hot. She's hot. She's a hottie.
How many
There
dates
you
did you go out with her?
We went on we went to a movie every week, man. Every week
Then
we
what
went to the
happened?
movie.
Did it get serious?
No, she found a new boyfriend.
Why?
She said that she would have sex with me if only I wanted, but I never asked.
Which watch were you wearing?
I wore my Seiko quartz. Yeah.
There's your
I
problem.
don't think the watch has any. That's a sad story. So, did you tell her you wanted? I want you to be my girlfriend. Did you say that to her?
Oh, I did.
And what did she say?
She said, "I'm not in that phase right now. I'm not feeling it right now. You know."
Oh shit, feeling it. Oh my god, that's what they. Oh my god, I've been there. Don't worry. No feeling. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't talk to me about that. That's the kiss of death. Toyota Mo, $2. Peeping Dis. Dis is a look. We're trying to help him. Okay, you can only try your best. You know. Thank you. I said.
I like big butts, man. I like big butts. What can I say?
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't really do anything for me. I'm more of a breast man, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, but I got to tell you this.
Yeah.
I think for you, really, we could turn you into a really good-looking catch.
How do we do that? What should I do?
It's not going to be expensive. It's very hard. Israeli women are hard. You know that?
Of course I do, man. I live here. I live it.
You know, the problem is, look, we could do it for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything against dating a Palestinian lady?
Not
Gotta
at
go over the
all.
What?
No,
Not at all.
I will definitely do that, man. If she's a good girl, you know, if she's
No. You know what? Politics is not your fight. It's not your. Who gives a shit about the politics? I think for you, you know, Dis, we just got to improve the image a bit, and I reckon you could be a winner there.
Yeah.
Because you got certain style. We just got to improve a few things.
Yeah, I gotta improve my
Tell me this:
clothes game. Yeah.
how much is a Mercedes Benz in Israel?
Oh man, which model?
A C class C200.
Let me tell you. I'm checking on the website because I don't know the prices.
Yeah, we want a 5-year-old one. Okay. So put a 2016 C200.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the price. Just a sec.
Yeah, second hand. We don't want to buy a new one.
Cabriolet? No, not cabriolet.
No, that's expensive. Just the sedan is cheapest.
To Aussie dollars or US dollars?
US dollars.
It's around 88,000 US dollars.
Second hand or brand new?
Second hand.
You were joking, aren't you?
Wait, it might be also 106 or it can be 30 US.
Yeah, 30. That's what we need to get you, Dis.
What, coupe?
No, it doesn't matter. Just we need to have a Mercedes.
Okay. Wow.
Is there any chance we could get one of those?
You replaced my Hyundai.
No, we keep the Hyundai, so we keep the Ks off the Mercedes. The Mercedes doesn't work much. They're expensive. You don't want to drive it around. It's only for dates. Maybe you should hire one. That could be a better idea. You don't actually need to own these stupid things. Because the maintenance is high. We've got to work on this. We're going to work on this. Barb's Bleed, $2. I hope Dis didn't take her back to his house.
I didn't, but she kept saying we would have sex on the beach if you only asked.
Mike Hunt, $2. When new elite luxury content, Pontiff. I'm hoping to get a girls to do some more videos. I've got the next couple of weeks. It's already pre-packaged and uploading. Hopefully soon. Toyota Mo, $5. It's a good thing Dis is in the Holy Land. He needs a lot of help. All faiths can unite and help this. He's actually a good guy. He's actually handsome. He's got a bit of charm to him. I think all we got to do for Dis is clean the apartment. I'll start looking up cars. I'll tell you what you need to do. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. We can turn him into a winner because he's got he's actually not ugly. He's not an oil painting either, but he's not actually ugly. He's got he's got all his limbs, right? We might just cut back on the smoking a bit. I don't think that's a good thing.
He breathes.
And what? He reads?
No, he breathes. He breathes.
He breathes.
That's another point.
I read.
Alive, you know?
I listen. I am interested. I love Archie. I love Bobby. You know, I love everyone, man.
Well, maybe I would have mentioned
Artem. You know the deal, Dis. You know the deal, Dis. You just don't love Artem. You know.
I don't fuck with Artem, man. He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
Didn't you appear on his stream the other day? How can you say that you were on his stream?
No, that was before we had
we had the conversation.
And I also said that to JJ yesterday. I said, JJ, I don't mind giving you the link as long as the only rule is you can't have Artem on. I'm trying to snuff him out, okay?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. It just
Archie
had to
and
be
me
done.
had a tight conversation on WhatsApp, and everything is sorted out, man.
It's sorted out. It's sorted out.
Yeah.
By the way, Bobby, can you send me some headshots? I want to get a promo video for you done. This is for the channel, the Rising Star.
What kind of promo video do I get a second?
Like the Diz one. I want to do one for you, and I want to do one for JJ, ABC, Burbing Hard. I want all my stars to have promo
You don't need that.
That's okay. If you don't want to do it, that's completely okay. That's okay. Even you,
Irix,
Irix guy, you can send me one too. Bit of, a couple of promo pics. We'll bring him up. I kind of like to help you guys out. Juco Ted, $5. $5. Juco. Actually, I think I didn't do Toyota Mo. By the way, Toyota Mo, I got to tell you something, man. My dream car is actually a Camry. I really like Toyota. They make good shit that doesn't break down. Look at this room. Look at it. My God. It's just, you've seen the houses with shopping bags full of books and papers. Look at this. Okay, Toyota Mo, it's a good thing this isn't... Okay, we did that one there. And we now are doing the next super chat is for Juco Ted, $5. God, I hope this shows up soon with a long sleeve blue shirt tucked into cargo pants. That's a great look. He's having a go at me. Sirocco Sales, $5. Here's $5 to help Marco buy a bar of soap. And Scott Allbrand, I don't get these jokes. Scott Allbrand, $5. Archie purchased a 2016 Mercedes-Benz 300 all-wheel drive with 16,000 miles for 27,000 Ks. For 27,000 a few years back. Black on black. Still looks good. Love the car.
Give it a couple more years and then talk to us.
What model is that? A Mercedes 300. Is that a C300? An E300? Which 300 are we talking about, Scott?
His computer's on fire.
Oh, it's a cigarette.
Look
at behind him.
Look at that. He's looking cool.
Jesus Christ.
I think we need to get him some Herman Shows shirts. He just...
Do you like the shirt? Do you like it?
It's so cool, man. Man, this is getting a bit freaky there. We know what happened to the last guy who tried this shtick. But I got to tell you, man, a Mercedes-Benz 2016... I reckon, when would you be getting rid of this Irix guy?
2016? Probably in 2018.
Couple years' time?
Well, it's just, like you said, they got plastic water pumps and they just go nowhere. Audi, BMW, Mercedes. About the only thing you can buy that may somewhat retain its value is a truck. And then you buy that, you're burning all this money for gas.
Or a Lexus. A Lexus?
They hold their value pretty well. So does Acura. I'm not a fan of either. Infinity, it drops like a rock. I don't know.
Scott Allbrand said it was a C3. Actually, that's a really nice car. So it was a 16. That'd be a W205. 16 would be a W205 because my dad's got a W205. That's a beautiful shape. Scott, the 300 is the one too because that uses real leather, not the vegan leather. I just don't know what about it. That shade of blue just doesn't work for me. What do you think?
What, this doesn't work?
It's okay. It's good. It's looking good. He's looking good, man. Man, I think we've got to start with cleaning the room first. We've got to be able to build a pad.
Baby steps, right? Baby steps.
Baby steps. I reckon this is actually a good catch.
Oh, yeah.
I really do think he'd be a great catch.
What's he doing right now?
My cables are getting tangled in the chair, man.
Yeah, he's just gonna fix his. He's a good guy. C300. That's a beautiful looking car. It looks amazing, but it's just the evil plastic shit that breaks. That's the problem. I reckon, I'd probably keep it for another couple of... The new models come out. It'd be a great time to sell it now, Scott, because the new model has already come out. It's still kind of... I'd pump and dump it. But Scott loves his Mercedes, see? That's the problem. You get addicted to them. People treat you special when you drive a Mercedes.
What do you drive, Arch?
I got a Honda Civic with 200,000 kilometers on it.
Holy crap,
and
man.
You know what car I want next?
What?
An M113. I want an APC. I'd like an APC.
You want a
diesel APC. I reckon that'd be so cool to have an APC, don't you? The gas mileage isn't good. They're really shitty gas mileage, but you don't have to worry about getting a park.
Dude, you're gonna roll into
What happened to
the
Bobby?
Cambodian
Bobby, where's
jungle.
Bobby gone? What happened to Bobby? Bobby, did we lose you? What's happened, Bobby? Earth to Bobby. My God. Irix guy, talk to me. How is the YouTube space going for you? Tell me this. What's happening?
It's evolving. I know you probably know the algorithm changed a little bit. I think it was June of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice any differences then?
Yeah, I had a little bit of an improvement
Good.
because it was so bad. It could only improve.
But that's changed stuff a little bit. And do you run Google ads on your websites, or do you even really do much with your websites?
Actually, I just paid my bill because I forgot to pay the bill and they suspended my websites.
Oh, no.
Shit,
You need
it's
to
still
use
suspended.
AWS.
What's that?
Amazon Web Services, I use them. And I just spun up
Okay.
a Ubuntu Linux box, super cheap hosting.
The truth is, sometimes it can be really good. You can get some. I've got some good. I've had client meetups from my website. I got to chase that. I paid the bill yesterday. I'll ring them up and say what's going on. I got to tell you guys seriously, with the Google thing. Are you going to do streams, Irix guy? Have you thought about doing streams?
Oh, yeah. See my desk in the back. And I got my Rode Australian mic and my Rode Rodecaster Pro.
So can I say something to you, Irix guy, if you're not going to be upset with me?
I'm all for it.
I love you. You're a good guy. I see you got a really good channel. You got more subscribers than me, and you're pretty good channel. Okay? The only thing that I don't like about your channel is that you make a video and sometimes you get hardly any views. Like, it's insulting how I at least, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but I get at least 1,000 views within a couple days.
And you know why that is, right?
No, I had no idea. Tell me why.
Okay, because your content is pretty much the same. I've got so many different categories, everything from how-to to travel to.
Yeah, but I do that on my ArchieLuxury. I got my old man there.
But do you
about
do
retirement?
those videos get as much as your wristwatch videos?
Well, they do and they don't. It's just kind of the ArchieLuxury. It's kind of interfaced into it.
Yeah, it's interesting. See, as a test, you know that video I posted talking about Marco.
Yes.
On my channel, I had on my pilot's uniform.
Yeah, I loved it, man. Where'd you get the pilot's uniform from?
Just some pilot supply place.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not a pilot?
What you got to do. You know what you do. You know. Sorry.
Yeah, I said, yeah. Of course, I'm a pilot.
What do you fly? A Cessna?
I fly a drone.
Oh.
Look, let me say this to you. You know what you do? You get a patch for a big airline like American Airlines or Southwest, and you can sew it on. That's what you do, man.
Well, and you know what's funny? I did that, and just because of the keywords that I put in there and mentioning your channel, that video of mine blew up. I mean, for my channel, it did really well. So
I got to tell you, I'm a bit concerned. Some of your videos, because you're doing this full time, they're not getting much views. Like, you got videos, they got like 50 views. It's insulting.
Yeah, some of them aren't heavy hitters. I just released one now. I was cruising into Jost Van Dyke in the British Virgin Islands and posted it a few minutes ago. And it's up to, it's got 4 views. I mean, it just depends. There's some that I'll put out that are really heavy hitters. And I found a lot of those are how-tos. I've got one, how to program an Audi garage door opener. That one's blown up. And I just filmed it with a smartphone, programming the.
Yeah, I saw your cat one. The problem with your cat one is only bloody 30 seconds. You want to make it as long as possible and successful.
Yeah. Well, and that's a new thing. There for a while, they were pushing shorter duration videos. Now they're the longer ones are better, especially if you go over 10 minutes because you can get multiple advertisements in there. But I think your channel does really well, and you get all the views because you've got consistency. I mean, your viewers know what to expect when they go to your channel. And
would you ever do a live stream? Would you do live streaming or not?
Oh yeah, and I do, and I'm about to get really heavy into it. I just ordered this new, it was affordable, a new Sony Alpha camera that is going to be my secondary camera. So I've got my primary and I've got my secondary, and I can push a button on my live stream ATEM Mini Pro and switch among multiple cameras, so I can do face on video.
And then I got to tell you,
yeah.
Can I tell you something just between you and me? Because no one's watching. Okay,
go for it.
the money is in the live stream super chats. That's where the money is. It's no
I know.
longer in videos. And I tell you what, these new boys, right? Just between you and me, they kind of used me. They were nobodies. They were nothings. Okay.
No, you're right.
They came on. They were friends to me. I needed a crew. Yes, I did. I needed a crew. And then what happened was, they kind of used me. They set their own channels up, and they were just milking me for leads. Does that make sense?
Oh, definitely makes sense. And yeah, live streams where it's at too, because you're getting the super chats.
But that's where the money is. Do you understand? The money is what I think. I tell you something, Irix guy. I might regret saying this, but I would like you to become more successful than you are. And I would like you to be posting links at the end of the show, so you could say, "Well, I'm doing a live stream." You got to, okay, maybe not today, but
yeah,
man, this is what you got to do, man. You got to get on board. You got more equipment. Look at my place sucks. I got nothing. Look at me, shit. I got shit all over the floor. I don't even have green screens. You've got too much equipment. Fuck! I just dropped my camera. 1 minute.
This is going to the saved videos. What the fuck, man? You have
a
carpet? You have beetle carpet beetles.
No, that's gone now. I got nice carpet.
I love you, Archie. Never change, man. Never change.
I got pants on today too. Look, I gotta tell you, man. What you need to do is, seriously, no bullshit. What you need to do is, you need to desperately get into this live stream shit. You can even take some of my customers. I'm happy to help you, man. Fuck, I tell you what you do. You come on for me for a bit. I'll actually help you a bit because I got to be honest with you. I don't think you're doing too well, okay? I'll be honest with you, man. No bullshit. I don't think you're doing that well. If I can see 50 views for a vid you've made, I'm thinking, man, you're wasting your time. Seriously, you need to start talk. Don't do watches because you don't know watches, but you can do travel. Men, did you see this shit here? How do you shave? Just talk crap. Do you understand? Yeah. That's what they want to hear is crap. Do you understand? I'm telling you, man, because I love you, right? Yeah, I really love you, Irix guy. I saw that video. You touched my heart. He's the pontiff. He's always... Man, I want you to do well. And another guy I wanted to do well, but he's too bloody chicken to come on, is that guy Lux Report. Let me tell you, do you want to hear some gossip? I'll tell you a gossip, okay? Yeah. That fucking guy from Lux Report, he used to have a fucking Rolls-Royce Phantom. It was a couple-year-old Phantom. He was a professional gambler. He won £250,000 gambling. Wow. Right? And then in the space of a couple of months, he lost it all, okay? But that's another story. It's another story. Then he went to Thailand, and he started making conspiracy videos, fake news videos, right? That's where Elite Luxury channel. It was Elite NWO Agenda. Elite New World Order Agenda. That was the name of the channel. So I called it Elite Luxury because I thought this conspiracy shit... I don't understand this conspiracy shit. I just made it Elite Luxury, right? Because I bought it from him because he needed the money. He was desperate, okay? But I said to him, get your fucking ass on my channel and I will lead customers to you to do live streams and super chats. Do you think people would I reckon they would super chat for you, Irix guy. You've been a really good friend. I'm just trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Can I help you or you don't want the help? Tell me this. Do you want the fucking help or you don't?
Well, here's the thing. I always plug you on my shows. I've had a few.
I'm trying to help you. I feel sorry that your things are a dismal disaster.
I tell you what, wait till I get my camera in about a week, and I'm going to have
I don't need excuses. I want results. I want results. I want results.
Your
Yankee
results.
Doodle, $2. Arch, how much do you make from Google Ads a month? I got to tell you honestly, 70% of my income is live stream. I'm telling you honestly, look, I've still got a very good library of content. What really pisses me off with the YouTube business now is that so many people now all they do is live stream. They don't make a library reference. See, I make video, how to tell a fake from a real, how to tell a real Rolex, how to do this, which watch do you... I've got a really good library of stuff. These newbies, they come out, all they want to do is fucking live stream because that's where the money is. You've got to make content. You've got to have a residual library there. You've got to give back to the community. You've got to give back to the community. Do you understand? The community needs a reference library. Live streaming is like talkback radio. It's the lowest common denominator. A radio station, all they need is a mic and a fucking telephone, and they're suddenly doing live talkback radio. No script, no nothing. They just da-da-da-da-da. That's it. You understand? It's so cheap. It's nasty.
Archie, do you know the Bruce Williams channel?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I've watched him. He's not too bad.
Maybe
Yankee
we can have
Doodle,
him on the
$2.
show.
Okay, so how much do you make from Google Ads a month? I'll be honest with you, Yankee Doodle. The last couple of months, I've had this is incredible. The worst months I've had. Let me talk about this. See, people get the wrong context. I've done this for since 2009. I've been 7 years full time. When I started full time in 2014, let me tell you this. 7 years ago, some months I made about $1,300 a month. I think the worst month was $980. Okay, so I've done it tough for years. For some stupid reason, I'm doing these last couple of 3 months have been the greatest 3 months I've ever had in my life. I'll be honest with you, okay? However, I don't know how long it'll last. It could be any of this shit. You don't know how long it lasts. Just make hay while the sun shines. I didn't realize the money is in the live streaming. That's why I'm doing 2 to 3 hours on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then the other days, I'm doing an hour plus. Okay?
You know what I have to do after I start?
I'm trying to help you. You know why I want to help you, IREX guy?
Why is that?
Because don't think that I'm just so nice to you.
Because, I'll bring people your way. Which I will.
Because I want to stop people going to Artem's show.
There you go.
I'm going to diversify the customers that go to him. They're going to start watching wacky IREX guy. By the way, there's a great gay crowd. Start having a rainbow display in the background and wear bunny ears. That apparently gets the bulls in. Okay? That's where the big donors are, the bulls. Okay?
IREX, how big is your Breitling? 42?
I love gay men, by the way. Gay men, I love you. And I love looking at lesbians. Do you like lesbians,
beautiful.
Dis?
Yeah, of course. I like lesbians, man. I
I
like gay
tried
men.
on the 42. I mean, the 44.
Let me tell you this. That's the 42, is it?
Yeah, I tried on the 44. And did you know that the 44 dial is
Actually,
slightly different?
so let's hang on a tick. There's got the 42. They got a 46.
And a 44.
And a 44. And you know what, IREX guy? They even have a 38.
Yeah, they do.
Now, that's considered the ladies' one, but I think it wasn't a terrible size. The 38 was only in the Super Ocean Heritage Series 1. It wasn't in the 2.
With the
so
aluminum
the Series 2, exactly right. The Series 2 had the ceramic bezel. Is yours? What's yours? Series
it's
1
ceramic. Series 2.
Oh my God, Arch. You changed my life now. I didn't know they had a 38.
A 38 Super Ocean, and they're cheap because nobody wants them.
Holy shit. Do they have a black one or only a white dial one?
No. They got a black one. They got many. And the thing is, too, they've got a unique date. The date, I think, is... Where's the date on that?
I'm putting
the
up
date's at the
Hey, producer Mark. How are you, my friend?
Hey, how are you? How are you?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. It's great
I
to
miss
have
you
you
guys.
on, man.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look, it's the funny thing about it, the 38 has got the sub-second at the 6. Look at that. It's really unique. Sorry, I thought it was a date. No, it's a sub-second at 6. They got the date at 3. I reckon this is a sex, because it's a sexy watch. You know what I mean?
What's the case height of it, though?
Sorry?
I wonder
30?
how tall is the case?
Oh,
on the 38?
It'd be
let's
fairly
see.
tall. It'd still be tall, because Breitling is kind of... you know what? People often buy these as the lady version, but oh, that's sexy. Look at that green bezel.
Fuck.
That's greeny black. That's the one I had. It's actually black. It looks greeny black, but it's actually black. That is actually black, believe it or not.
No shit.
I love the shark mesh. I reckon Breitling does the best shark mesh of anybody.
Ulysses Arden does a shark mesh now in some of their new references.
Yeah, but Breitling's done it for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're kind of the original.
It's 46. No, lug to lug is 46 millimeters. It's 12 millimeters thick.
Okay, so it's fairly thick. That is, it's not thin, but
yeah.
What do you reckon?
I'm buying it, man. I'm buying one. I'm buying one.
Look, I think, you know, the thing is too, with the Super Ocean Series 1, you used to be able to match the dial. You could mix any dial with any bezel as well. When you're buying it new, you could pick whatever you wanted. They also got a root beer, a very nice bronzy. It's a bronzy color. I'm not a big fan of it. They also had, I thought they're beautiful. Who's got the blue? Who's got the blue? You're wearing the blue, RX, aren't you?
Yeah, and I was torn between this and the black with gold.
No. I got to tell you, man. Seriously, you got the 42, don't you?
Yeah, 42.
I reckon that's the sweet spot. If I could have one now, with all the knowledge I've had, I would actually go for the 42 ceramic, and I would say the blue is the best. No question.
The only thing is on this shark mesh, you can see right there. I mean, you really got to look, but where the little links are, see in the bracelet, you can see the lines.
Yeah, so what? That's how you add links to it. That's nothing.
Yeah, I know, but that's just one thing that kind of gets on to me about it.
No, because otherwise, on some shark mesh, you had to cut the fucking thing with a saw. That was
no.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You don't have to cut on this bracelet?
No. It's got links. It's removable links.
I think on the rubber you do, don't you? No, or do you?
Yes, you do. Actually, I've had the rubber. Guess what? RX guy, I've actually had a few. What you can get with Breitling is they've got the rubber one. You got to cut the rubber. And then there's got two different types of buckles. You got a tang buckle, which is actually shit. They got the most beautiful deployant buckle. It's got a double clip. It's fucking it's expensive, but it's really well made. Double deployant. It's smooth as shit. It's like putting a bullet into a chamber. Just so fucking nice.
Wow.
I got to tell you this. Guys, I want to tell you guys, today, guys, I am going to run this show for another 8 minutes. We're going to run it for 8 minutes. It's an hour and a half today because it's Monday in America. It's a little bit slow. Monday's always a bit slow, but I want to tell you, producer Mark, talk to me. What do you got to say, Mark?
I spoke with the AD today because of this, so I'm ordering the Submariner.
Which one?
The 6610.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
You're getting a vintage.
Yeah. It's going to be.
This is not an AD. This is a grey market dealer. This is not AD.
He sells both. They're not like the timepiece gentleman or Roman Shark.
Mike M, $2. ArchieLuxury can be a life coach for this. We'll try our best. And Nicholas Federico, $2. This is a stalker with a filthy. No, he's not. Come on.
He's not. Get out of here.
He's just a bit. Look, I reckon we can help this. He'll be fine.
Josh, you ever got Federico on the channel?
Sorry?
Federico. Have you ever had him?
I had a massive fight with him. He used me.
How did he use you?
Oh, it's a long story. He paid for me to go to Bangkok because he wanted to get in touch with my key clients. And then they all told me he's a fucking scammer. That's what they said to me. It's a long story. Yeah. And then he got angry at me because I made videos. Then what happened is he used my position of knowing me to get on TGV's show. And he's so there's a lot of...
TGV looks like Dracula, right?
Look, I'm just telling you the story, man. So me and Federico got a lot of bad blood. There's a lot of bad blood there. Producer Mark, I got to say, so you're getting us 16610. What year? Box papers. Tell me the deal. I want to hear.
Well, he's going to arrange the box papers, everything. It's going to be from 2010, 2011.
Oh, so it has the
yeah.
Okay. So it's a no-holes case one.
Yep.
When did they replace that? What year did they go to the double one, the maxi?
I think 2012.
Okay, gotcha. Because the first one to go maxi, of course, was the GMTs.
Yeah.
The GMTs went maxi, and wow, that's amazing. So how much you're paying for that? That'd be expensive.
Oh, it's a secret right now, Archie. But as soon as I get it, you'll be the first one to know.
Shit. Okay, it sounds because the last of the last is going to be dear. You don't want to get like a 2004, something like that. That'd be much cheaper.
No. I like the 2009, 10, 11, 12 years. So he's going to get me from that batch. He can
Archie,
get
can you tell me on WhatsApp what happened with TGV when you have the chance?
Oh, well, there's nothing much to say. That's basically it. He used me and abused me and he pumped and he actually flew me to Bangkok. I got a free trip out of it.
No, I mean with TGV, not with Federico.
Oh, TGV, he's another snake in the grass. You know, he befriended me. He was best buddies. He asked me all. I was kind of coaching him, and then he didn't need me anymore, and he burnt me. That's what happened.
He got into YouTube because of you? I mean, did he...
Well, he was trying to set up a gentleman's channel talking about gentleman's stuff, but the watch stuff is where the money was. It's like all these guys. Artem started a channel to do... He wanted to do writing shit, but they went into the watches because that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Archie, these two guys you have with you, Eric's guy and Dis, they're loyal. They're loyal, good people.
They are loyal.
Appreciate that, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So are you, Mark. Mark, so are you.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. I just love you guys. I support you. Whatever you are, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Same here.
It's a bit. Look, I don't mind other people doing stuff. I got nothing against that. But when they steal blatantly your shtick, they steal the lines. It just pisses you off. You know what I mean, Irix guy?
Another thing, Archie, and I don't want to cut anybody off. I got much respect for everybody. You know, these guys, I don't want to mention any names. I'm new to this. I really am. I come from a background of shooting car videos and stuff like that, just getting into it professionally on YouTube. I don't even have an AdSense account or something. I actually asked this a couple of days ago to help me set up what I need to do live stream and this and that, whatever. But the problem is you have a lot of people that come on your stream, and then they start their stream, and then they start talking negative about you. And whoever says anything negative about you, they like to chime in and put their 2 cents worth. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
3
All
minutes
of them.
to...
All of them.
Look, it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
Irix guy, I'd like to see you having your own adventure channel talks and that. I can even come on and talk to you about Bangkok and certain places, man. I reckon you got to start the streams. This is the thing, Irix guy.
Let's do it. And you know, I got ripped off kind of like you. I did a lot of, remember when drones came out and they were really popular? Yeah. I was a guy that went out in the field and, you know, put on a big production, 30 minutes long. So many people after I did it started following what I was doing because they saw how hot those videos were. I mean, I was getting 17, 20, 30,000 views per video, some a million views. And of course, drones aren't as popular nowadays because they're so regulated. But those were good times. But yeah, I'm going to do live streams, and we'll definitely have to link up for some travel videos. And I'm going to do a lot of wristwatch videos too, kind of a different format. You know, not stealing from your subscriber.
No, I understand. But look, Irix guy, we want to try and, you know, I'd gladly put a link for you there because you're a good guy, and I think it's a tough. Look, I'll be honest with you, that elite guy, before I bought the channel, he was making triple what I was.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
I was lucky to make $1,500 a month. He was making $4,000 to $5,000 a month.
Do you like my logo?
Right. Yeah, what does it mean?
Nice.
Practice is tomorrow. Why not today? Why not yesterday?
Because they're timeless. They never go out of style. And that's the thing about wristwatches. You're dealing with evergreen content. This content's always going to be relevant. People are always going to be searching for it. If it's 50 years from now, they may be looking for the current model Submariner because then it's, you know, it's a classic. So
fair point. I got to tell you, Irix guy, it's a tough business. This YouTube is not an easy way to. I'm doing okay at the moment, Don't ever take it. Don't start believing your own bullshit, Irix guy. When you start believing that you're great and you're fantastic, that's when you're doomed to fail. Okay?
Well, it's like anything else. You just got to know. You got to know how much to put back, where to invest it. Don't put all your eggs in that basket.
Watchers Global, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Man, it's just a nice. Why would you want to downvote me? What are you saying that for?
Okay.
Really nasty people in the comments. There's some of these guys are really vicious.
Bullies. I call them bullies.
Archie, have you had Bark and Jack on?
He's too PC to come on my show. He won't come on.
What about Jeff McMahon?
You know what? I'm sick of licking assholes. Okay, you got to lick their ass to get them on. Then you got to.
How about Jenny L?
Look, you know what? I do my own thing. I've done a few collabs. I did that CoffeeZilla collab a couple years ago, right? That was a year ago. That was a fucking disaster. Because what he did was he said, "Do you want to come on my show?" What he didn't fucking tell me was he was going to rebrand it on his shithouse channel. He wasn't going to put it on CoffeeZilla. He put it on The Drip, which is a shithouse channel he runs. And what he did was he fucking sensationalized everything I did for views, right? And I didn't really, with the changes in Google algorithm and that there, I didn't really want to push that. I want to push more of a serious, you understand what I mean? He's going to burn me for ratings. And I said to him, you better fucking change. Some of the titles were really out there. And I said, mate, you better fucking change the titles or I'll put it's the only time I've ever threatened a complaint. I said, you fucking change those titles or there's going to be, because they were really provocative, right? And I don't need that shit. I said to him, so I got to be honest with you, after CoffeeZilla, so he didn't even he put me on CoffeeZilla. Then it was fucking he subbed it out to his second channel, The Drip, which was garbage. I got very little uptake. It was fucked. You know what? Honestly, I've done collabs in the past, and now I can't be fucked. What do I say to Jenny L? Jenny L, do you want to come on? I gotta fucking ask her that I gotta kiss her. Just fuck off. Same as Bark and Jack. I've asked him so many times. Hey, Adrian, do you want to come on? He thinks his shit doesn't stink. He got a free ticket. See, what happened to Adrian is he got a free ticket for Oris. They did an Oris launch in China. They flew in business. Okay, so obviously they fly your business. You're not going to say this is overpriced garbage. See, I have my audience because I tell the truth. They wouldn't invite me to nothing. Okay, they don't invite me to something because, and I can't have him on because it's going to hurt his sponsorship deal with them, see?
I think he blocked me from his channel.
He's really up himself. And then he tells me, he goes, oh, I'm not really doing well. He goes, oh, how do you make any money out of it? He's got thousands more views than me, thousands more subscribers. He's asking me, how do I make money? I said, man, you're the success story, not me.
Do you think he's using paid promotions to get
I'm not commenting on that. To be honest with you, I have my doubts, okay? I really fucking don't know, okay? I'll be completely honest with you, but let me say this to you. I concentrate on my shit. I'm making a living. I don't have to have a job. I can do this, right? I got a number of things. I do paid reviews. I've got my Patreons who are very loyal to me. I got my live streaming, and I do content. My library, I got over 10,000 videos. It always brings in money. Not much, but a little bit. You know what I mean? It's passive income. The thing is, with some of these other losers, he's telling me, I've fucking been in this game far longer than he ever has. He's giving me advice? Fuck off. I got to be honest with you. All these guys, like I had that Nico guy, right? Nico said, oh, let's just be a community. We can all do stuff together. Fuck off. I want to call a spade a spade. If someone's a dick, I want to say that. Like that Paul Thorpe, I quite like Paul Thorpe. He did an interview with Timepiece Gentleman, and I said, you were a fucking softcock. I went heavy.
I remember that video.
I don't want to muzzle my opinion because he's my mate. It's same as you, Irix guy. You do something stupid, I'll fucking call you out on it and say, that was fucking stupid. It's like Biden. You might be a Democrat, but he's fucked up Afghanistan. They fucked the exit up. I don't care. I actually put my support behind Biden. I thought, you know what? I thought Trump was a dick how he left. Okay, I thought that was a dick move, right? He's just being an asshole. Now Biden's in. Fuck, he's fucked up Afghanistan. It
He's
doesn't
ruined
matter.
our economy too. He's ruining it. In the United States, $12 for a pack of bacon. $12 for a pack of bacon is ridiculous.
I got to tell you, I have no idea of cost of living in America, but I'm just saying to you, all I can see is that what a fuck. As Trump said, I couldn't have put the words better myself. He made the exit out of Vietnam look like a master class in strategy, because that was a fucking abortion of an exit. That was a fucking disaster. I mean, Biden trusts the Taliban, and the Taliban now has said, we're not going to give you an extension. Fuck that. That's come down bad. You know what I mean?
Our economy's tanking in the U.S.
Yep.
Well, look. That could be cyclical. Who knows? Because it's gone so strong, it just can't keep going and going and going. But this issue, guys, I'm going to wrap it up today. We'll be back tomorrow. I love you all. I appreciate coming on. And guys, we'll be back tomorrow. See you later, guys.
Have a great one. See ya.